We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Lifted in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5. Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Max Fried gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman,
So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 4 for 11. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Hard liner to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still no score. Acuna digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth,
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Tyler Flowers. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. Fouled away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ahmed.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Culberson relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Just what the new inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. One down.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Max Fried, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Marisnick. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. Looking up Acuna. And that one is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mets. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 20.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Tyler Flowers would be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marisnick is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in, Amed Rosario, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next to the bat.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1.
That's Bolton.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Three and two now.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Tyler Flowers is retired to lead off the 5th.
Charlie Culberson.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here now the 2-2. Right side. Oh, what a dive. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Albies. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Nick Markakis digging in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Shane Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Ready on 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper. A.J. Minter will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Last half of the 7th here. Now at the plate, Jacob deGrom. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he's settled in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
In now, Charlie Culberson. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24. Adeiny Echeverria.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 1. Luke Jackson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 are. Hit to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So up steps Ozzie Albies. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Davis shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses. 2-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Final strike for the Braves. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a walk in his last trip. Count is 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But, listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The New York Mets led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jacob deGrom earns win number 4 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
2 hours and 44 minutes.